that.
I mean,
But
you can swear, bro. I don't really care.
yeah, no, I know, but you know, it's for the respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I get that. I get that.
So I'm
But
curious,
I'm
what
gonna.
the everyone has seen the new reveal at Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What are the thoughts on it just as a whole?
Bro, I'm unbelievably hype. What about you, JuNi? What you think?
All right, wait a minute. All right. Okay. So personally, within the past couple of days, I would say it has been a sensational time to be alive. I'll tell you that.
I could not agree more. Mortal Kombat 1 is just like unbelievably good at the moment. Oh, damn it, I dropped my combo.
Oh, big time.
Like something has just changed with the game. The game just seems more fun. As I'm playing the game more and more, I'm just enjoying myself like so much more playing the game. I find that I want to play more characters than just playing Raiden. Because obviously, you know, that's what my brand is around, is Raiden, but I find myself just wanting to learn every character now because every character is just fun,
Yeah,
you
in their
know?
own way, yes, there is. Because for me, like, I keep myself entertained every season, like, whether it's invasions or online, whatever the case may be. I keep myself entertained by learning a new character each and every season.
That's smart.
And for me, this season around is gonna be Liu Kang because I haven't even learned him yet, but I've dibbled and dabbled here and there with him.
I think Liu Kang is just like the most solid character. He just does stuff good. He does it.
Yeah, he's
He's
just
not way too damn broken. He's just that guy,
solid.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he's
smart.
meant to be like a protector of Earth for a good reason on this point. Like he's ready. He's been more than ready.
So as far as I know, a lot of people have been upset about the guest characters. What do you guys think about the guest characters? And if who's your favorite and who's your least favorite? Would you say?
Ghostface.
That's nice.
Ghostface for me.
Wow, really?
Yes, because I love the character of Ghostface just in general. I've always been like absolutely obsessed with that character. So when I found out that he was there, I was way excited. And the other two are kind of eh. They're kind of just eh for me.
Do you have a favorite
Interesting. That's
Ghostface, like
interesting.
from the Scream series?
First one,
Oh, of
100%.
course. Yeah.
That's interesting.
You
That is
can't
very interesting.
really. What's interesting? Why is
Yeah,
that interesting?
I think a lot of people
it's
don't
because
like the idea of Ghostface.
it's not even that either. Is that if you really think about it, you do know that T1000 is the closest thing to getting Chrome.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know much about T1000, but when I
That's
saw
the
him
reason
like
why
beat
I
Chrome,
want
I
it.
was like, bro, it literally made me think. You're absolutely right. It made me think this dude's like Chrome.
Yeah, like, and that's the closest thing we're ever gonna get. So I'm totally fine with the whole subject about it.
I don't know about ever, you know.
I think
Yeah,
it would have
but
been nice
I
if we
do
had
hope
him
it.
in 11 though, because then we could have had the T800 versus the T1000.
That is true. Yes. While it may sound like a great idea about that, if you really think about it, there's a reason why it was basically Terminator versus Rambo instead of that.
Yeah, they wanted
Why's
to
that?
do 80s stuff, I guess. And Arnold
Yeah,
versus Sylvester.
and at the time, yeah, it's basically Sylvester Stallone versus Arnold Schwarzenegger at that time too. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would suggest that was the case when it came
That
to
makes
when it
sense,
came to that
honestly.
decision. But also, if you really think about it, licensing as well plays a very vital role.
Well,
Yeah,
damn.
but I mean they had Terminator 2 licensing for 11.
That is true, yes. But personally, I guess they wanted to let go of Terminator first.
Maybe. That could be the case.
It could have been smart of them to release it like in 11, and then Terminator would have been here. But who knows, you know?
Yeah.
I'm personally glad that they are including like with the guest characters they included for Combat Pack 1, I'm very happy they included it in this game where they can just load their kits full of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Because MK11 was kind of reserved, so they weren't really able to include all that many. Like all their moves were kind of just. It felt like they were very restricted with MK11. This game, it just feels like it's so big, you know?
Well,
Like,
well
they can
here's
just
the
put stuff there.
here's the thing with that. Like, I felt like since the first time that I picked up the game and I actually started playing it, I knew it wasn't complete because at the end of the day, like I knew for a fact that there was more coming. And noticing how MK11, how that played out, it was like, okay, well, if it's gonna happen this way, then I'm very sure that like it's gonna be supported. But then I heard that Ed Boon is gonna be supporting this for a while, so that makes it even more exciting for this game.
That makes me excited, especially with because when the game first came out, the biggest issue was we were not getting much community support, you know? And then as the game has continued, we've been getting a whole lot more, and they've just been adding more and more stuff, you know? So
Yeah,
that's what got me excited. Is the fact
Yeah,
that
even
now
though personally, like they really do need to fix the fact that that they have only 645 players in tournament.
yeah,
They do need to fix that.
But how?
and that comes with the fact that their game is very difficult to get into at a casual level, which unfortunately is not going to change, you know?
No,
Well,
it's
I was
not.
gonna
The
say,
casual-
How can someone be more interested in going to a tournament? Like, what would get you guys to go to a tournament?
Well, for me, the thing is that like first of all, I gotta get good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I really gotta get good. First of all, but second of all, like for me, the best thing to like for me to get into a tournament is if it's around me, and I feel like during those times like they do it in big places like Vegas and like California and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, yeah, I live in California now, but even at those times, like like it'd be hard to like try to like get a day off just to be over there. So
Yeah.
I guess for me it's just timing.
I think the part of the reason as well that Evo was so small was because, the casual community left this game because they didn't like the cameo system. That was the problem. The cameo system was way too difficult for the casual fan base.
Not to mention that the some characters were broken.
Exactly, like, and even still, we're still getting the tournaments dominated with like Johnny Cage and whatnot,
Yep.
Even though
And it's
Johnny's
kinda-
getting nerfed, but like
And it's kind of
fundamentally,
it's kind of
strong.
fucking oh my bad. It's kind of
No, no.
hilarious how basically Johnny Cage is like the main event every time.
He's been in, grand finals has always been a Johnny mirror match from the last two events.
Yeah. 2 events, yeah, it's been 2 events.
2 events. It's been Johnny has been the grandmaster.
Not only
Right?
that,
not
it's been
grandmaster.
Well, the
Johnny
grand finals.
and Chameleon for both players.
Yeah, like it's like
Mm-hmm.
But their problem is their problem was with the last patch. It seems like they figured it out. Their problem was they're just sitting there nerf. That's not what you do. You sit there and you buff characters. You don't take the bottom and you don't take the top and you ruin them. You take the
I don't-
bottom and you put them at the same level as the top. That's what you do.
Personally, yes, but I think personally that there has to be a balance. And I mean a great balance, because I know for a fact that can happen, but it's just that they're paying attention to the people that are saying that they need buffs, they need nerfs, this and that. Like, nah.
Exactly.
I feel like personally they need to look at this game as a whole and balance the whole thing out, and then nobody will have complaints.
Exactly. Dwizzle says
Don't-
that the over here.
Don't get me
on
wrong,
my
it'll be
chat-
a big patch up for sure, but it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, sorry. Dwizzle says that the toxic environment in MK needs to stop. I sometimes hear little kids acting out and even adults. It's just a game. Exactly.
Yeah, I
You're
agree.
absolutely right.
Have complaints.
People are just so disrespectful. Like, it makes it so unenjoyable to
and
try
then
and play online.
and then like they had the nerve to basically like talk about the gender bent Cyrax and Sector. Like, come on.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Be
that blows
happy
my
that
mind
they're
that-
there.
I wanted to touch on that. What do you guys feel about about Cyrex and
I-
Sector being women.
Yeah, I'll let you
Go,
say
go
it.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Let's
No,
go,
no, no,
go
no,
ahead.
you. I've been talking over you so much.
Okay, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Me personally, I like it. I definitely think that they both look promising. We get to see them basically in their human forms instead of like, robotic. Even though, like, I feel like personally they kind of look like them Lego Bionic uniforms. You know what I mean? You remember
the
those?
Bionicles.
Yeah, the Bionic. Yeah, they look like that, but I think personally it looks great. I love it. The moves are still there, like there's still some iconic moves there,
Yeah,
Exactly.
their
but at
play
the
That's what I'm
same
style is still
time,
saying.
there.
there's
Yeah.
some new things. There's some new things there that looks exciting that I'm like, yo, I want to try them so bad.
I
So
personally am all for the fact that they are gender bent. I think that is completely fine. I actually am all like I think it's cool because Sector and Cyrex are already in the game as cameos.
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
already like they got all this stuff already. We're in an alternate universe. Anything could happen. Like
Yeah.
I don't
and that's what people fail to
all
understand too.
anger towards it.
That's what people fail to understand, that it's a multiverse. It's anything at this point. Like if you really put your mind to it, you gotta literally think outside the box and really put yourself in their shoes to really find out as to, oh, how does this play out?
And also,
Like,
Yeah,
some people, I've heard some people say that it's not creative instead of them just creating a new character. But I feel like in fighting games, we've never really had a gender
was
bend
it.
situation. So at least I can't think of any
Exactly.
where there has been. So this would be uh, unique.
I can counter that.
Okay.
I could definitely counter that.
you could.
The funny thing is that there has been a gender bent. There has been a gender bent this whole time, and we didn't know it.
What's that?
What is it? Janet Cage.
Borracho.
Oh shoot, yeah, you're right, Madam Bo.
Oh,
Madam
Yep,
Bo.
guess
Madam
so.
Bo. That's the first ever. The second one was definitely Johnny Cage, but yeah, no. But yeah, the
Oh,
first
and
one is
Johnny.
definitely
Yeah, of course.
definitely Madam Bo, because for some odd reason I would have never expected, like, the teachers of what used to be, Kung Lao and Liu Kang, would be Borracho, but this time around it's Madam Bo with Raiden and Kung Lao. So it's like, yeah, very interesting.
I'm all for the changes because they fundamentally look like they work exactly the same, and now they're in like Iron Man suits, and it's like I just think it's super cool.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great. How about Noob looking like a pirate though?
But he
It
looks
does
so
kinda look like a
good
pirate.
though.
It does.
It does, but you know what? Great. He looks very great. He looks faster this time. Like,
In
I
gameplay?
cannot wait. Yeah, like he actually looks a lot faster this time. Like, you remember Mortal Kombat Trilogy, how he used to be a cheat code and you could just basically
Yup,
just
yeah.
let. Yeah. So basically, that's what it's starting to look like here, if played correctly.
I think
I
the fact
hope
that
so.
for me, MK11 Noob just wasn't for me because of his sickle.
Oh, you didn't
I
like
did
that?
not like his sickle moves whatsoever.
I feel like everyone.
I think
had to-
I think he's bringing it back though.
Yeah, I think they wanted to
But
give
they-
everyone a
they
weapon.
have-
So if that's the
That's
case,
what I didn't like about it.
What
Not
weapon would you
everybody
give Noob?
wanted a weapon. I wouldn't give him a weapon. I don't think he needs one. His weapon is his
His other self.
Is himself.
It's his other self, exactly.
It's himself. Yeah. You're
What
right
do you
about that.
guys feel
That's
about
that's
him,
the honest truth.
as far as lore-wise go? How do you feel about him being Bihan? But, I mean, I
Oh,
think this would
it's
probably
all-
be the first game where there's two versions of the same character in the game.
No, 'cause we had that in MK9 as well.
I was gonna say
Oh,
no.
I
That's
guess.
actually not the first time. The
We
only
had
reason
Sister
why,
MK9 as well.
If you
the only
count-
reason
if it's
why
not
I would
Kuai
say,
Liang- Well, you're right, because either way, there was three. There was Kuai Liang, Cyber Sub-Zero, and then there was regular Sub-Zero and Noob. So I guess you're right. MK9 would be the first.
I think the fact that Noob Saibot's coming back is awesome. I think the fact, because they clearly were going in MK11 every character to have a weapon. I think the fact that they gave him a sickle fit the character, but I did not like the fact that he was so based around it. When like he didn't have his portal, his zones sucked because they didn't combo or anything like that. It was just none of it really worked.
Well, I would say this, like okay, so here's the thing. It's not the first time that this happened, because I know for a fact in the original timeline it has definitely been explained that it's exactly has been the same thing. The only difference is between the Noob Saibot that we know and the Noob Saibot that we're gonna get introduced to is that Bihan does not die this time.
Yeah, he gets transformed.
Yeah, that's
he gets transformed.
He just gets transformed into that.
Which is
Yeah,
And
that's-
then on top of that, I feel like since he's gonna get transformed to that, there has to be no choice but for Kawhi Liang to take Sub-Zero and Hanzo to grow up to be the next Scorpion.
You think that's what's gonna happen? You think Kuai Liang is gonna
Hell
You
yes.
don't think it's gonna be switched?
Hell
and
yes.
Hanzo becomes Sub-Zero?
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, that's a good.
that's
might
more
be
of an
real.
interesting take, really.
Yeah, because it's
That
it's kind of mixing up stuff, which is what they want to do with MK1, it seems.
true, yeah, but I mean, if they go with that route too, like the one I just explained, I think personally that could be the perfect origin story for Hanzo Asashi, really.
Hanzo to become the leader of the Lin Kuei as Sub-Zero. That could be cool.
That could be a very, very interesting route for him.
I
Roles
think what they need
reversed.
to do is they need to stray as far away from the multiverse as they can. Because everything is with the multiverse now, and it's getting just drowned out, and it's boring. The multiverse is getting boring.
So what
Because
would what would you do? Would you have them just destroy the other timelines? Or let's say if you're in the writer's room, how would you deal with it?
I would not. I would have kept it nice and neat with only it being Liu Kang and Shang Tsung's timelines.
Hey,
And then
Shin,
Destroy Shang Tsung's.
Shin,
Yes, what's up?
Tridos is here.
Oh, okay. Invite him to everything.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I don't know about inviting him here, but I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I'll try to get
I
him.
mean, he's already
I'll try to get him in the Discord.
yeah, get him in the call. Yeah, get him in the call.
invite
But
him
yeah,
to
he's
the
already
game.
in the.
Okay. Because
Oh.
right now Lotus is beating us up, and I think maybe he'll be a match for Lotus.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm on
until he meets Tridos.
Yeah, Tridos is pretty good. He kicks both of our butts, so he'll be better than we are. But
Pretty
anyway,
sure he'll
so
give
if you guys
Lotus
were
a
in
great
the,
competition.
if you guys were in the writers' room, what would you do in this next story? In the expansion,
I
rather.
think that,
Introduce Onaga.
yep.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Naga takes out all the timeline.
Oh,
I think personally, if you really think about it, Reiko's ending pretty much teases that fact. So I feel like if they really follow that ending into a whole new like storyline where Onaga has not been tamed and he kills Reiko and then goes on a rampage, it's gonna be a crazy game. It's gonna be Deception Part 2 all over again, but this time more of an Armageddon feel. Because it's gonna be like more of a chaotic situation where like Earthrealm will be, will be meeting its greatest threat yet.
so
basically.
both of you want Onaga to be the actual antagonist, like the last.
The next
boss.
big bad?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I like that idea.
He deserves it. It's been since 7. He hasn't been out here.
Yeah,
He needs to make a comeback.
he hasn't been.
Onaga
in-
is. People have been begging for Onaga since MKX.
Yeah.
Yeah, even at that too. So it's been almost 10 years.
It's been a long time.
It
That's
seems
crazy.
like. It seems like I might be able to get DayZ up in here as well.
Okay.
Nah,
me
but
too.
here's another person that hasn't been even said in a long time that I feel like needs to be deserved to get back into a game like this. King Taro.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Kentaro, the
know. I
problem is
He
disagree.
You
Kentaro's just been
disagree?
in
I
the shadow of
disagree.
Goro that it's hard to make him like, it's hard to really implement him. I feel.
Yeah, but I feel like Kintaro has been away for quite some time, and I
I
feel
do
like
agree with
that dude
that.
definitely is overdue for a return with better moves, better concept, and pretty much a better origin.
I do agree with that.
I don't know. I feel
I just
like
feel like he's
King
similar to
Taro.
Goro that it's hard to make him
Yeah, he's.
unique.
I'd rather have Goro.
Shin,
To be fair.
There is a lot more, weirder situations that they
There
will
is.
do, like if they want Moloch or Dramen or meat, you know what I mean, like, or mocap at that. Like, who the heck wants mocap, bro?
I kind of want mocap. I'd
You
be
know what,
lying.
you ain't lying,
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't lie to you.
Mocap would be he would go kind of hard.
Tritos,
It
we're,
would
we're
be.
talking about what we think about the guest characters in the new expansion coming out. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah. Get rid of every one of them and just change everything. Because
Everything.
fuck Ghostface because I didn't want him in the game, but anyway. Conan is actually like, not a bad pick, but we already had Arnold Schwarzenegger in the last game, so why? But okay, I can vibe with it. And T-1000, like, I don't give a fuck about him.
Oh
His
my
abilities
God.
are nice, but just put Chrome instead.
Man, everybody's
Well,
talking about Chrome.
that's what I was just trying to tell these guys, that I told that T1000 is basically the closest thing that we're gonna get to Chrome.
Yeah.
As much as I enjoy this game, I don't feel like the multiverse route is too cliche these days, and they should have stuck with something else. Yeah, I agree, Wally.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
I'm not trying not
it
to
is
agree.
cliche. Yes, it
Yeah.
It
is.
is
It
too
is.
cliche. I think it would have been very interesting if they kept it concise with it being only Liu Kang and Shang Tsung's timeline, but then they included all the other ones, and it was like, okay, now this is way too big. How are we ever gonna go back to the classic Mortal Kombat tournament? You know?
I
It
feel
just
like
became
that'll be
way
the
too
next
much.
game that'll be the case.
Well, do you guys
Because
feel
I
like
feel like
the
I feel
Mortal
like
Kombat tournament
no.
is kind of played out and they should tell another story, or do you guys want to see another tournament story?
I need for them to stop being like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and really concentrate on what can really happen. Because if you really think about it, the tournament can come back around the next game. It's just the problem is that how can they include that and have a story at the same time, just like this one, except the fact that this one you only control one character. While if you really do it in the next game, I feel like you should control a bracket like Tekken 8 pretty much. And sorry to bring out Tekken 8 for this type of conversation, but in Tekken 8 you could basically pick the character and just move them onto the bracket.
Okay.
And I
Tekken
feel
8's
like
a
Mortal
fantastic
Kombat should
game.
learn from that and definitely do the same thing. And you could pick your character, to advance to the bracket as you fight along your way.
Okay. So more.
I don't know. That's just me though.
I see. I see. But definitely, you do want another tournament story.
A tournament, yes. I do want a tournament, yes. But you guys, they gotta balance out the tournament and the story a lot more than just putting a lot more story than tournament. Like they gotta balance that out next game.
I gotcha. Okay. That's an interesting thought, because yeah, I know a lot of people. I kind of feel the same way, where I like the idea of the tournament, and it was okay that they had the little raid-in run in this game, but I just feel like the tournament wasn't important enough. I guess.
Exactly. That was my issue with it too.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's another thing too, man. Like if you really think about it, like not to bring out the other two games, but like Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 is basically that type of thing where they just do tournaments and stuff like that. So that's basically like how everything was moved by.
Right, which
So,
I like the
for
idea
them-
that they do other things than just a tournament, but I think to be able to incorporate a tournament and make it important would be my ideal situation.
Well,
Yeah.
I think to make it just as important will probably work a lot more better. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to like, let people know that yeah, you can have a tournament, but at least try to make it at least a little bit more important to the story so that, it could balance out between, what you're trying to tell us and and pretty much the fighting of, from one bracket to another type of stuff, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just think personally anything could really happen, but I think they should make it at least as much as important as the story.
I got you.
I do still like though the fact that Havoc is back and he's the like big boss. We've never had Havoc be such a big boss
That's-
before, and this time he's like, I don't know, he just seems really cool. He's got all the Kamidogu on his chest, and it's
I
like
was
this
wondering,
character...
were those the
Cool.
Kamidogu? Because I was looking to see if I
Yeah.
could
Yes.
see the symbol.
Yes,
Yeah, those are
because
the
the colors gave it away.
Yeah.
Cuz the yellow was already Chaos Realm and all that and pretty much the red was what was red?
I think red was just NetherRealm.
Yeah, NetherRealm.
I
So
thought
it's like
yellow was Order Realm though.
no, yellow was Chaos.
Was Order Realm white then? I don't. The colors don't
Order
really matter.
Realm-
The
Order Realm
fact
could be
is it was
white.
Kamidogu.
Yeah, no. Order Realm could be white because what light blue could be Adenia.
Yeah.
Wobbly says those are the Infinity Stones, and Boone and Kevin Feige are in cahoots.
But I would like to ask a question to pretty much try to get everybody's minds boggling on this one.
All right.
What do you think is the big Easter egg that Ed Boon is telling us, but he doesn't want to say it?
Oh, great question.
Has he been like hiding something from us?
No, he did an interview recently where he was like, there's one other secret that we have, but he doesn't want to say what it is. And he said it's similar to Reptile in Mortal Kombat 1, the first one, where he didn't tell anyone about it. Even people on the design team didn't know about Reptile. So there's something.
So
like
basically,
That makes me think
this
he's got a
is something that he did himself. If this is the case, like he didn't have no team, nothing. He did it himself, so that for us to find out on September 24th.
Yeah, or at least not the whole team knows about it. But as far as what do I think it is, it might be, maybe it's a secret fight, and maybe it is Onaga. Like, maybe it's a giant Onaga. Like, he's huge on screen. Like, you can't throw
Maybe.
him. Kind of like how Onaga was in Deception.
I actually have no idea what this could be. I want to say it's like a secret character, but
I think it has to be a secret character, but I think it could be something that like we can't touch. You know what I mean?
What do
Like
you mean
we
can't
could we
touch?
could like we could beat them and stuff like that, but I think personally like in regards to like playing with them, I don't think we could touch them.
Oh, like we can't play with them, but we can fight against them.
Yeah, and I feel like that could be probably the next preview to either the next expansion or the next Mortal Kombat.
You know what
That could tease something.
You know what I miss, and I wish it's kind of like it. Remember the challenge tower in MK9,
Oh yeah, I missed that a lot.
and at the end it was like you had to fight Melina, Goro, Kintaro, and then Shao Kahn, I think it was.
Shao Kahn, yeah.
Yeah, and it was
Yep.
super hard. I feel like there's not a extremely difficult fight in this game.
Yeah, now I'm starting to feel like this could be that time that he could pull a difficult fight out of his bum, and definitely, yeah.
yeah, the final boss was just way too damn easy.
I agree.
It didn't feel like a final boss. This is the easiest final boss we've ever had.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Which, weirdly enough, that does matter because it feels like it says a lot about the actual power of the character, you know?
Yeah, and it doesn't really have like that accomplishment feeling when you win.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with that.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That just
Jeez.
comboed?
Jeez, Tritos. Okay, I got it, bro.
Do you think we get just like another version of Havoc, where it's like Titan Havoc, even if it's just for a boss fight?
I
I
think
feel
so.
like, we'll get a skin of it, but I don't think we'll.
Oh,
I don't think it'll change.
You don't think so?
I feel like they'll do it similar to like Shin Akuma in Street Fighter 6, where they just give him extra moves and stuff.
Gotcha.
I mean, that could be possible because, you know,
For
they
the-
did
for
have
the
to make a
boss fight
separate
only.
character for it. Yeah.
Man.
What do y'all think about the monetization of this game?
Oh, good question.
Wait, the what?
The
monetization
so
of it.
like the mini transactions.
Oh, okay.
I'll let you go first.
Actually, yeah. Oh, you want me to go first?
I mean, I can go first.
Yeah, I feel like you should because I feel like you'll have a better idea of saying it better than I would.
Okay. I mean, personally, I'm of the idea of vote with your wallet. So if you don't like it, just don't buy it. I understand that it's a business and they're trying to make their money. So if they're gonna do it, I mean, I personally wouldn't. I don't like the idea that the prices are as high as they are. But vote with your wallet. If enough people don't buy it, then they'll get the picture and then lower the pricing. And personally, I haven't used any dragon crystals on anything, so I don't like the price point, so I don't buy it.
I only use them for the Shang Tsung Announcer and the Ermac skin. Because I mastered enough characters.
Oh,
I just found out some news, boys.
Yeah?
what's that?
To perform in the animality, players must first grant their opponent mercy. Ooh. Mercy is coming back around.
That's so big.
I feel like Mercy should always be an MK.
I agree.
Yeah, but I'm glad that they're bringing it back. Was it? I think it was.
Like-
I think it was that way in. No, I think that's how you did a friendship, right? In the previous games.
No, it just
No?
like was a series of buttons. A French Mercy was like some brills in MK11 give you some.
Oh.
You needed to do some friendships to do it. No, Mercy to do it. Some brills.
Yeah, I was
You need to
gonna
mercy
say-
him, and after that you do it.
Right. I know that there was something that you had to do a mercy before you were able to do a finishing move, a particular finishing move.
Yeah, it was some brills,
I see.
like a stage brill or something like that.
Yeah. I did not expect that
Probably
to-
because to be honest with you, like you could still do a brutality or a friendship without doing that mercy. You
Yeah.
can still do that. So I feel like personally, like mercy is like a second chance of trying to do a brutality or something like that. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Babalities would be cool. I think that really shows
Babalities would be hilarious.
someone who's
RKO.
Yeah. RKO.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
You already know the RKO.
But yeah, I think Babalities would be cool because I think you have to not block for that round to pull one off.
Yeah, it is true. Yes. But they really came full circle with that. Like seriously, 9 Babalities, 10 the debut of brutalities and became a stable. 11 was friendships, and now this one is animality. They
Yeah.
really came full circle.
And we haven't seen Animality
Yeah, that's true.
since what, Trilogy? I want to say?
Yeah, MK Trilogy was the last time we
Yeah,
had it.
that has been the last time, to be honest. Yes,
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's kind of wild. Like what you would think. You'd be like, damn. Like when was the last time we seen this? And then you think back, and you're like, wow, yeah, it has been a while.
It's been a long time. So,
Oh.
do you guys think that this expansion is worth the $50 price point?
Nope,
No, but I'm still gonna get it.
not even close.
Yeah, they're gonna get.
But
my
then
money,
again, no. But then again, if you really think about it, Lotus, inflation has been a real MFer since then. So,
Right.
and mind you, people have spent thousands of dollars in Fortnite.
Here's what I
So
think
this
it
is nothing to us.
I think WB is in debt.
I think so too,
Wow.
personally.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would think so personally because like they've made so many bad movies around the corner and stuff like that, and they've made a couple of bad games. So
Also,
I could understand that.
they have said that they're focusing just on content where there's mini transactions, so they're just trying to make money as regardless of the means, it looks like.
So basically, that means that it sounds like they're in debt. So yeah,
Nice wake up.
It could be. Yeah.
I really didn't think you would do that. All right, give me one moment, gentlemen. I will be right back. Okay.
Yeah, take it.
Yep.
So, what do you think, Tridos? $50? Is it worth it?
Too much. It's way too much.
What,
Should be like 30, 35.
I was gonna say, what do you think? 35? I think 30, 35 is a good amount.
Because
too.
when you think about it, one of the greatest DLC came out this year, fucking Shadow of the Earth 3, for like $45.
That's
Was it short?
No, bro,
No,
it was.
no, it
It's
was
fucking
not.
huge.
Yeah.
It's so huge, bro. I
So that's
completed
probably
it,
the
but
reason why.
not even 100%.
So me personally, I don't think there's a reason why it should be lower than that because I'm starting to feel like maybe it could be more than 5 chapters that what we're getting here.
But I
fellas.
don't think
Yeah,
it's. I mean,
yeah.
the story mode that they're giving us is gonna be what, 3 hours worth of one player.
It could be three. It could be 3 or 3.5 hours. Yes, but I feel like it's gonna be more than 5 chapters.
Or maybe it's like 5 chapters, but like it's one chapter is as equivalent as 3 chapters in the main game. Just maybe that's why.
Yeah. Ooh, those feet are long.
So how do you guys feel about Noob, Cyrax, and Sector coming in and release, and then the guest characters later?
Oh wait, it's
That's
what,
perfect.
So all the MK characters are right away, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
are right away, and then the guest characters will be coming later on.
Okay, that's cool because this isn't a combat pack, right? It's just a story expansion. Like they didn't call
No,
it
Like
combat
like
pack.
Aftermath, but
Like
people
Aftermath,
call
yeah.
it Combat Pack 2.
Just
But it's
because of the
like
fact is
Aftermath.
that it says it. It actually still says it regardless. Like even if it's an expansion, it still says Combat Pack 2.
It
Yes.
doesn't say combat
Yeah.
pack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the only problem is that you can't buy that separately. That's the only problem.
You can't
Okay, I'm
buy
back.
the expansion separately.
The Combat Pack, you can't buy the Combat Pack 2 separately. That's what people are. That's what people
Well,
are
'cause
kind of like more mad about.
It's not called combat pack 2.
Yeah, it's
It's the entire
If you-
expansion.
it's an entire
It's
expansion.
just an
Yes.
expansion, right? Just like Aftermath was, we had Combat Pack 2, and then we had Aftermath, which was completely different. It's not considered a combat pack, I guess.
So okay, guys. So now that we've learned that that another combat pack with an expansion is coming around, how many expansions do you think that will be coming around until Ed Boon gives up this game?
I think just one.
Wow, really?
You sure one?
You think so?
I think they're just gonna move on to the next game after this. I think they're gonna
I
do
think-
one expansion, one more combat pack, and then they're gonna move on.
After that,
I
it's gonna
don't-
be like Injustice 3 or something like that.
Yeah,
just-
and
probably, yeah.
that's totally fine. But I feel like personally, they're probably gonna bring out 1 or 2 more expansions before they even think about the next Mortal Kombat game. So yes, they may bring out Injustice 3 during that time, but there will be 1 or 2 more expansions with this game because he did say he was gonna make this for a while.
So you know
So-
what, what scares me is that he said the same thing for MK11, and they only had
Yeah, but
Combat Pack
everybody
2.
declined it.
COVID happened as well.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's true.
declined it.
That's a good point.
Like
Yeah,
they
COVID
started
and
getting
everything.
bored with the whole thing, but now like this is starting to bring back more life.
Yeah, this game's kind of getting a lot more positivity lately.
Yeah.
Like this game is starting to get more life than exactly we expected. So I feel like personally we might get 1 or 2 more, and then
I would
the
like
game will
to
be
get 1 or
finally
2
done.
more. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping so because, to be honest with you, like like Ed Boon sounds promising that he's willing to, support this game for a while.
And the fact that it has the sales that it does, I don't see why they wouldn't. It was what, top 20 almost like 7 months after the release.
Yeah, and it's still up there. Basically, it's basically still getting the ranks regardless. So I think personally, yeah, like I don't see a reason as to not do it when I know for a fact you should.
Tridos, we were talking about the tournament out as far as how many people attending
Mm.
tournaments for MK1. What would they have to do, or what would have to happen for you to enter an offline tournament for MK1?
Of for the offline tournaments to be more popular, or just like that.
Yeah, yeah. So to make it more popular, but what personally would have to happen for you to go to one?
Oh, just a big change in meta because the meta is pretty much boring to play against. Like not a lot of people wants to play with with Johnny Cage and things like that.
Chameleon.
People hate this meta. If it was like a fun meta, it would have been fun to play a big tournament. But you have to play like really big characters just to get a chance at the top.
What do you mean by fun meta? Just more people in the top? More
Just
characters?
just more characters in the top because only seeing Johnny Cage just becomes boring. Even though like he's a fun character, like I'm playing it right now, bro. He's fun to play, but everyone's bored to see him. Same with Chameleon. She got nerfed, but she's still one of the best cameos in the entire game.
Lotus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
what they
what
need to
about
do is
you?
they need to buff everybody up to their level.
Yeah,
Lotus, what would
but
have to happen for you to go to a tournament?
I don't think I ever will because I don't ever plan on showing my face.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh, I
That's
don't
Yeah.
think I ever would.
yeah, probably same. But an online tournament, oh no.
Online tournaments, I'm like I did some of them. The problem
In
is
MK11, yeah, I do too.
I'm a little bit busy is the problem, so I'm not always able to go to them. Like I always have Wednesdays off of work, which just typically when the tournaments take place. But then top 8 happens the day after where I'm typically working. So it's like it's kind of difficult.
You can't
It
be
just
showing.
conflicts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like I think I while I love this game, I hope they don't support it for as long as they plan, or as long as it sounds like they're planning, because oh gosh, because the problem is their community is leaving it due to the cameo system.
You don't think they could bring players back?
I don't think so. Not with the
support.
cameo system.
No? What do you guys think? Do you
Because
think
it's
cameos
too
are that-
complex for the casual player base.
I mean, you're not lying about it because at the end of the day, I am a casual player, so I do know exactly how you feel, and I do agree with your opinion because it is the same with me. I really don't use it that much, but however, like I feel like personally, it does serve a purpose in being in this game. I just think personally, it's not my type of, you know, type of coffee, but I'm with it. Like I'm here for it. I'm not gonna like disbar the game or anything of the fact. You know what I mean? Like the game is still fun to play regardless.
Well, when you think
No,
of
it's
complex-
absolutely fun to play.
when you think of complexity though, I feel like MK is probably the least complex of at least the top 3, Street Fighter, Tekken, and MK. But more people are playing games that I feel are more complex. Like, do you guys agree with that, or do you think that MK is the most complex with cameos?
I think
No,
cameos make it, unfortunately, more complex.
Yeah, I think the same.
Okay.
Oh, you guessed
What
right.
a good duck.
Thank you.
Too bad it's a high.
Yeah.
I know, dude.
Too bad.
Sucks that everything Ermac does is a high.
Yeah. Is he? I feel like Ermac is so cool, and we didn't see him at all, like at Evo or Final Combat. Is he?
It's because he just don't cut it.
Would you consider him low tier?
I wouldn't consider him low tier. He's just not
He-
up there enough.
He's not up enough.
I think personally is because he probably has some moves that are literally unsafe.
Nice block.
That's why I sit with, because if not more people are playing with him, then that means
What?
there are some things with him that are unsafe, just like that instance.
Yeah. That's a shame. But
Try those-
Yeah, nah,
What-
that wasn't safe.
Trido, speaking about it, what happened earlier? Did you quit or did you
Yeah,
leave?
yeah.
Like,
No, I just crashed because I don't know why. When I'm flying like the Raiden, I don't know who the guy is, but I'm just lag as fuck. He has like 400 pings every time I play against him.
That's
Whoa.
actually so. I have somebody who just asked, do you guys think true 2v2 gameplay would be more accepted by casuals?
It would be
personally think
more-
that 2v2 could save this game.
I personally have been saying this for quite some time. I've been saying this, that the data leaks is basically saying that there is a 2v2 coming, but I'm not seeing it as of yet. So I think personally it may save the game, but I don't think it's going to be jumping around this year. I think probably what sucks about it is that if it does show up, it'll probably be too late.
I think that, yeah, 100% no, absolutely. I think if they were to include it, it would end up being in Season 3 if they ever were to have a Season 3 of this game, which by that
Yep.
point, you're right, it would be too late.
you know what I would love
And I
actually,
feel-
which is a really weird idea, but I would love if they had a group ranked, where it's like, let's say the three of you can go into ranked, and like one of you fights the first round, and then the second person fights the second round, and if there's a round 3, the third person fights the third round, and then everyone.
So
shares the
basically, like
points.
so basically, like the team battles that happens in Mortal Kombat 11 with the towers.
Basically, yes. But online,
Yeah, because-
with people, because I feel like there's
Oh, yeah.
not a lot of social aspect to this game. We just got crossplay, King of the Hill. You know what I mean? Like, other than ranked, there's not a lot of social stuff to do in this game.
I feel like personally they should bring back a team battle.
Let's team battle.
So team battle was introduced in MKX, where basically like you have a 3v3 or a 5v5 against people, basically. And they did it with the factions at that time, but I feel like with this game could definitely do that with the group of people that you always team up with every time in King of the Hills or whatever the case may be.
Oh, I know what you're talking
And
about
yeah.
now.
I feel like personally it'll work out.
Yeah, I think it would be cool.
Now, I did say previously that I don't think that if they were to do it in Season 3, it would be too late for 2v2. But I just remembered that. Do y'all play Dead by Daylight?
Yes.
Yeah.
They just added 2v8. And
Really?
this game is mad old.
It
Yeah, they
is
just added
super
2v8 and the
old,
game is
yeah.
mad old. And they just reached an all-time high of player base at 90,000.
Wow.
That's
okay.
great.
So
So there could be hope. There could be hope.
maybe it wouldn't be too late, you know?
Yeah, to add something like that.
Yeah.
Could be possible.
I'd like it. I'd like any other social thing in this game. Any other thing that would get people playing together.
And even 2v2s playing by yourself would be a lot of fun because, you know, the cameo system makes it so right for just being able give every single base roster their own cameo moves. And then you make it so that certain ones automatically swap you. Like the way that they could do it is all of the ambush attacks are regular cameo moves, but then the ones where you normally have to do a summon, that swaps your character. That's how I think they should do it.
Okay. That would be cool. I really enjoyed it in MK9, even though a lot of people didn't play it, but it was fun when you did get matches.
You know what? You know what I want? You want to bring back right now?
What's that?
Chess combat.
Man,
Chess combat would be so much fun.
I would love online
Like,
chess combat.
I
or
would
even
love
puzzle
it.
combat. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I would be okay with that too, to be honest with you.
Wait, you'd be okay with what?
Chess combat or puzzle combat from Deception. Yeah,
I think they just need to add, a little fun game mode like that would just bring more life to this game.
You know what I'm surprised they haven't done either? Like, if you're in King of the Hill, like, every 10 matches or something, there's no, like, test your might or something. Like, even something like that, they just don't do.
Yeah, test your might is locked to invasions, which is bad.
I agree.
Invasions is just bad, I'm gonna be honest.
Because I would have loved to
I mean,
have-
everybody says it, but to be honest with you, like if you really think about it, man, like I feel like personally, people don't take their time with it, and that's what that's what makes it not fun for people.
Here's what it is. Here's why I think it's not fun. When I first played it, I had an absolute blast. I freaking loved invasions. The problem is it is so repetitive now. I've played it so many times that I'm just like, okay, now I have to get through this to get the skin at the end of it. Which is like, Invasions from the beginning was kind of doomed to fail. Because they had it, it's just the way that it works is just, it needs to be repetitive, unfortunately.
You know
And
what
the funny thing is that there's other games that are being repetitive as well, but yet they're still playing it as well.
So here's
Like
what I
what?
think, because I really put some thought into this. I think
Mortal
Invasions-
Kombat's a good idea.
I think people don't like Invasions
Go ahead.
because there isn't really a sense of exploration. So like in Deception, you could go into houses, you can talk to people, and they gave you stuff about the lore and whatnot. Like that is missing in Invasions. There isn't any reason for me to just walk around and talk to people or do mini games, or it's just moving around the board and fighting. I feel
That
like
is true.
I feel like if
I
it
feel
had
like
more
there is
stuff-
there is no lore, basically.
there is
Yeah.
no lore in it. It's just you get the cinema at the beginning and the cinema at the end. But if there was more
Yep,
stuff
and
in between, you can talk to NPCs. You can do mini games.
Or you could talk to literally Mortal Kombat characters just to like get hints and stuff like that. That would make it good too.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I'm mad focused right now.
No problem.
Yeah, I see you.
Take your time.
I'm not
I
even gonna
see
lie.
you.
Please focus.
Tritos is mad good, so I need to focus
He,
to try and
he
beat
is
him.
very good.
Especially with Shang Tsung. Trust me, he's a menace.
Yeah, Shang Tsung just dominated me earlier. I'm having to pull out the scrubby tactics. I thought that was unsafe.
But anyway, yeah, I really wish Invasions had something more like that, and I think if it did, it probably would be more fun. Give us some voice acting with some of the NPCs, and it probably would be more fun. Maybe some like card games, or I don't know, some matching games, just something to kind of mix up what you're doing in the game.
Yeah, I see where you're going at with this.
I blocked
you know what I
that.
mean?
I think it chipped you out.
No way, check me out. I had way enough health. Nah, bro, run this back, bro, run this back.
Oh, you want
Alright, AFK.
Bro, run it back, bro.
AFK, go. Sit AFK, sit AFK.
Okay. This man is upset.
Bro, I want this back, bro. Burst, bro.
No, but all in all, if you really think about it, here's the reason why I still think Invasions is still fun to me.
All right.
Because every weekend I step into it and I'd be like, okay, I attack one place at a time, basically, and then afterwards, when I'm done with it, boom, I'm cool with it. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm not even gonna touch Invasions again until either the next day or next weekend.
I mean, you don't.
And
have
then
to,
when I'm done with it,
don't have to
then
explain why
I
you have
run it
fun
back.
with Like if it's
No,
fun
I
to
understand
you,
that, yes.
it's fun to you. You know what I mean? And I'm glad you are having fun with it. But I just feel like they could add more to it to make it fun.
Oh no, that's another subject I was trying to get at too. Basically, yes, I do see room of improvement. Yes, while I do see that, yes, but I feel like personally they're just testing out the waters to see like what can really work in invasions and what can not really work and what can they replace it with.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
Y'all
what they're
can- y'all
doing
can
during the
y'all can
time.
get out of AFK now, by the way.
And
We're
I
already getting the run back.
And I think that that's an issue with Mortal
Nice.
Kombat is they're always trying to rediscover the wheel essentially instead
Bro,
of just
nice.
going back to what worked and trying to perfect that. So I feel like in Deception that game mode worked, and instead of just expanding on that, they just try a different mode.
Well, the only reason why I'm only saying like things like that is because at the end of the day, like they're not trying to be like any other game, even though they've pretty much meshed the skins and costumes from other games into this one. Personally, I don't think they're trying to copy any other game. They're just trying to be their own thing.
Yeah. I get that, but I still feel like they could just continue to.
Oh no, yeah, no, but I do understand your opinion, and I wholeheartedly respect it because at the end of the day, yes, you are right about it. They do need to like improve it like a little bit more than just basically just giving us new things to do in there. Like I feel like they should have some dialogue around the corner, and at the same time like do some other mini games on the side, and at the same time like have other game modes that can interest an offline player like such as myself and you and everybody else up in here. Like I feel like yeah, it should they should give us that type of stuff, but I feel like it takes time, and that's what people fail to realize, that it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of computer creation.
Exactly. You know what I think would keep me coming back to Invasions?
What's that?
Is if each season they included some sort of secret in it.
Okay.
Like some sort of little lore that you could like learn a little bit, because let's be real, what keeps people coming back to Mortal Kombat is the lore.
I agree.
So if they were
Yep.
to include like some sort of lore secrets within Invasions that you have to find, that would keep me coming back, because then it also would include a little bit of an exploration.
Yeah,
Yep, that is true.
I agree.
But right now, what's keeping me coming back for it is the secret fights that'll be popping up randomly. Like not like, and I'm not talking about like as you walk around or as you complete a fight that there's a secret fight. Like I'm talking about basically like you come around a part of the quest where basically like you find a fighter that you can never play with, but you go
I know
against
what
them.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like the ones that
that's-
were included at the end of the story.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what's
yeah,
keeping me
yeah.
interested
That's
right
true.
now.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. How do you find those, by the way? I've only run into them by accident.
Well, basically now they've actually included it in invasions now. So basically, like you'll find them during the time that you're walking around.
Yeah, but how? Is it just random?
It's random.
Oh, I see.
Like I was going against a Ashra with a Kano eye. I was going against what's it called
Yeah, just the other day I ran into like
a Sub-Zero with a reptile. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm interested in. Like I like to see shit like that.
Yeah, just the other day I ran into like a katana that had Sub-Zero's ice ball.
Yeah, I've actually ran that one last season. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff is fun, you're right. Oh, nice.
But then at the same time, I actually came across a Shao Kahn that was Sub-Zero as well.
Oh, really?
Why do I feel like
Ah.
Sub-Zero's overhead is harder to react to lately?
Is it?
Because it's slow. It's slow.
It should be.
No, I feel like
easier
it's
to
harder to
react
react to.
It should be faster.
I feel like it's like I struggle reacting to that thing lately. It could just be because I've been drinking beer though.
I mean, it
Or
happens,
it
man.
could be just online. Probably offline. It might
Online
be.
too, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be because, to be honest with you, I've been hearing a lot of situations where people are like, "Oh, I'm lagging out due to the battles," or "I'm lagging during the battle," like this, that, and the third. So yeah, I've been hearing about it since the Takeda patch came around.
What do y'all think about Sub-Zero?
I think he's better
He's
now.
more better this time around.
Yeah, he's better
You
now.
think he's good?
I would
Yeah,
say
I think he's better.
maybe-
He's better this time around.
But I think he's probably low to mid tier still.
I disagree. I think he's
so?
high
I-
mid tier.
Really?
High mid,
I
low
think-
top. Mm-hmm.
I think he's like B tier, most likely.
Really? That high? So
Yeah.
okay, let's put it
I
like
would
this.
put him at A.
Let's put
I'd
it
put
like
him in A
this.
tier.
Let's put it like this.
Oh damn,
Is he
that's
a top,
being too generous.
Is he a top
generous.
5 character?
Top 10.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not top 5.
But he's top 10.
Top 10 though.
character. Top 10?
Top 10 I could see. I could see top 10.
Who's your top 10?
I can see top 10.
Oh, that's a lot of characters.
You go first.
Give me a second to
You
look
go
up the
first.
roster.
'Cause, I mean, obviously JuNi, right? Actually, let me pull up the character.
I would say
list.
Johnny's the best character in the game. Still.
Nah, yeah, Johnny is the best. Has been the best in this game. I can't lie to you about that.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go down the list here. We got. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, so just starting from
Nice.
left to right, we got Kitana.
Dang him.
Kitana top 10.
Definitely a C tier.
What? That
Yeah.
low?
For me, it's for me, man. It's for me,
could
okay?
not disagree with a statement more in my life.
Yeah,
I
really?
think Kitana's top 5.
Top 5.
He's top 5 to you?
To me, I think she's top 5.
Okay.
Wow.
What about? Okay, I'm just.
I
Gonna
mean-
I'm just gonna say a character, and then you guys say whether they're top 10, top 5, or below top 10. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
All
you
right.
got it.
Melina.
Top 10.
Below
Top 10.
Below top 10.
Below top 10.
Really? All right. I
Okay.
appear to be
More generous.
the minority here.
What about Tanya?
Top
Top
10.
10.
Ooh, that Shin's character, we can't disrespect her now.
Top 10.
Tanya is what'd you say? Try to.
Yeah, we can't
Um,
disrespect our host like that.
Damn. I think Tritus is top 10, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, top 10. With Garo is just a different breed.
With Scorpion too, with Chameleon, like
She
Yeah,
she
you
works
know
for pretty
what?
much everyone.
word.
Yeah,
Jax.
you know what? Yeah, I would say top 10 as well because like her moves are
She
like
gets-
more
she gets
better
perfect
this time around.
frames. She has perfect frames, nice,
frame advantage. Yeah,
not many gaps.
It's
She has many strings that are really good. Good mix up.
exactly
What about Rain?
top 10.
Below top
below,
10.
Below top 10.
Below top 10.
Below
Yeah.
top 10.
I might be generous with certain characters then.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah,
seen
you
Rain.
were generous for Rain on that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, now that I think about it, you might be right.
What about Smoke?
Below top 10.
Everyone.
Low mid. Smoke is low mid.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh, do we have?
I
a
see.
you're not lying, but at the same time, like I feel like he's like in the middle of below top 10 and top 10 to me.
Yeah, for you maybe even. like at a higher level. Like Smoke has one of the worst wake ups in the entire game.
Smoke is
That is true, yes.
He's just trash.
Jeez,
It's just
okay.
not good. He has bad frames. Mix ups are made at best.
Okay, what about?
I'm sure you're talking
Scorpion?
about.
Scorpion, even though I love him, to be honest with you, he's below top 10 right now because he really, really needs more combos to save his life.
That hit me, damn. Yeah, below top 10 by far.
Below.
Yeah,
no,
below
no
top
problem.
10.
If you're focusing, don't think you have to answer. That's fine. We already talked about Sub-Zero. What about Reptile?
Below bottom, dude. He's below bottom 5.
He's below bottom.
He's
five.
so bad.
Wow. Wow.
I
Really?
think Reptile is one of the worst characters in the game.
No way. Okay.
All right. Well, I
What do you-
mean, you're not gonna lie. I actually do kind of agree. So yeah, okay. I'll put him there.
Okay. What about Lee May?
Just
Top
out
5
of-
for me.
Top 5? Lee May.
Oh damn.
Top 5 for me. The only reason why is because Lee May feels and controls a lot better this time around.
But I think that she's the easiest character to outrange.
Yep, you're right.
Interesting.
Because that's the first one I did rank out. So yeah, you're right.
She literally is like, you literally could just back up against her.
Just walk back.
You know, you just literally back up, back up, back up. She's not going to be able to touch you. However, hold up, focus. I wanna see this combo.
Yeah, no,
getting
you
juggled.
can't focus with that juggle. You're
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
love that
focus with
combo.
that juggle. I'll tell you that.
I love that combo so much. But
do
I
too.
just think she's just mad easy to outspace.
Okay. What about
That's
Kenshi?
why.
that is true. Kenshi, he's top 5.
Top 5 by far.
Really?
Yeah.
Like Kenshi is the most broken character I've ever faced in Mortal Kombat history this time
Tritos,
around.
You say
I have,
So, yeah.
I have Braga here who brings up a good point. Smoke with invisibility is scary as hell.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when he goes invisible, just up block 90% of smokes will do a jumping attack because they're in the air when they get invisible. You just up block and you fuck them all. Trust.
Same thing with Reptile too.
just up block?
No, not
Reptile
not
Reptile has
Reptile.
visibility too, but
Reptile's
Reptile, you look-
invisibility is
you
the
look-
worst invisibility ever included in any fighting game.
yeah, you're not lying about that. That is honest to God true.
So
Yes.
bad.
Because he
Have you
loses
noticed
it on
Honeybee,
block,
who
right?
has been the reptile? Yeah. He loses it on block even if he meter burns it. Have you noticed that Honeybee, who is the reptile,
Yeah.
doesn't use invisibility anymore?
Really?
Yep.
No, because it's so easy to counter. You just block low. You just block low.
Block low, mash down one, like
Yeah.
so easy.
Even
Honest to God, true.
smokes is better.
Smokes.
Smokes is better. Obvious, yeah.
By far.
Smoke visibility is probably one of the greatest utility tools in the entire game.
If used correctly.
Exactly, it needs to be used correctly. If a bad player is using it, hell no, they're not gonna be able to use it. But
Yeah,
if you got a
they're
good
gonna be
player
suffering.
using it, I think what would fix Smoke and make him not even broken, just make him actually usable, is allow him to yield frame advantage using his vapor cancels off of certain buttons, or even meter burning, giving him frame advantage.
That's actually a valid suggestion because to be honest with you, that I can actually see Smoke doing that and it actually make a better fighter.
It would
than-
make sense. It would make sense for him to
Thing
do
he
that.
doesn't even have a reliable mid. His reliable mid is his low, which comes out at like what, 16 frames or something like that.
Basically.
What do you guys think about Baraka?
Top 10,
Top 5.
Top 10.
top 5.
Ooh.
I could see top.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
I could see-
Baraka.
I can see
Top five because he's my uncle's favorite character. But the funny thing is that I know how to use him this year.
I could agree with
We all agree he's a good character, then it seems like.
good.
Yeah.
He's
Oh yeah.
He's one of
He's the
those
best
pro-
one this time.
Okay, what about
Yeah, yeah.
who I just disrespected, Geras?
Oh fuck me.
He's complicated. It's
Exactly.
not an easy
He's
one.
complicated, but
I think-
he's
I think
actually
I
he's
think
actually better than
below-
11.
I thought
No, he's not
he's
better than
he's below top 10.
No, yeah,
Because-
no, you're not lying. He is below top 10, but he is better
worse-
here than MK11.
I don't know.
No.
tell me if I'm
no,
wrong.
No, no, you're wrong.
I would have to say
What do you mean?
Bro, in MK11 he was busted, bro.
he was one of the
Bro,
best characters in MK.
Bro,
he
no,
was
no, no,
top
no, no, no.
3 in
Geras
MK11.
was in 11. Nah.
Bro, that fucking down back one
Oh,
was
it's me.
just
Shit.
disgusting.
What was that? His projectile, his low sand.
Yeah,
blast?
he's low sand. He just like whips the floor.
Oh, his low sand was pretty
That's-
good.
And
that
then,
shit-
and then when they attempted to nerf it by making it no longer a counter hit, making it whiffs, they actually ended up buffing it.
Buffing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he just hit it better on block. It was just disgusting.
Yeah, and you could do it in mid combo to give them easy 500 damage.
Yeah, and it
don't
was
know,
an easy
man.
crushing blow because every time you just counter it, crushing blow.
Yep, it
I don't
loads
know,
it
but
up.
you know what? Like personally, the reason why I say 1 is better than 11 is because, man, the only thing I can only remember from Gearus in 11 was Batista Bomb. That was it.
He had a good splash too, like his jumping splash. But okay, so we all agree Gearus is pretty low tier. What
Below
about
top 10, yeah.
what
Yeah,
about
below
Shang
top 10.
Tsung, the sorcerer?
Oh, below.
Faceless below top.
Did-
Whoa, you're using them?
Yeah, bro,
Actually,
he's
I don't know.
not good. He's
I don't
not
know.
that good.
What doesn't?
But I
make it
use,
good?
him
He's a good damn zoner though.
Why would you say
Yeah.
he's not good?
because he is not that bad, but pretty much every best characters have better tools than him. Even though
I
I-
look.
I like him.
I could cook with Shang Tsung though, if I tried.
Okay. What about General Shao?
I would say he's General Shao's top 10.
Really? Okay.
Wait, who? General Shao?
Oh yeah,
Top 10?
top 10, 100%. Not even
And-
on an
all right,
ounce he thinks he's not top 10.
Provide your statement, bro, because I feel like he's below top 10. But go ahead, provide your statement, because I want to know.
with Mavado at lunch,
At lunch.
Actually, hold
it
on.
was
I,
disgusting.
real
At
quick,
lunch with Mavado when he came out,
Uh huh.
I want to hear what Tridos thinks first.
he was really good when Mavado was on top. He could do like 50% easy shit with a bomb and the command grab. But
I think that with Chameleon though, he just gets
Yeah.
access to footsie tools. He gets access to mix-ups. When he's out of his axe stance,
Of
he
his
has
axe, but-
he's one of the
yeah.
only characters that becomes a true 50-50 character.
yeah, because it's really fast,
Launching
the
command
low
grabs,
and
which can get you about 500 damage.
yeah.
Like he's just
Yeah, I can see him top 10. Maybe not top
his move gets
5.
really fast. His stand 2 hits unbelievably far. Mad good anti-airs. Huge damage. Easy hit confirms. The only thing he lacks
Yeah.
is mid. But he's such a good footsie character that and if you're using Chameleon and you have either Katana or Jade stance, you can use back 1 as your mid, which is also your footsie.
Yeah.
Where you can either yield frame advantage or you can just get a full combo.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can see him like 7 or 8, probably. That would make sense for him.
For me,
All right, well, since you since you provide that statement, I'm still gonna put him below 10. But no, seriously though,
So gonna put up the most, man.
I mean, we're all able to
It's like
have our own opinion.
Yeah. Okay, what about
I'm
Sindel?
just gonna have to
Let's-
respectfully disagree.
What do you guys think about Sindel?
Sindel.
Sindel's top 5.
Top 10.
I would argue Sindel's
top 10.
top 3.
Yeah, top 10 because like she definitely has some great moves there.
I love that combo so much.
It requires skill.
Yeah, it actually requires mad skill.
Oh, come on. I was trying to do something fancy.
So wait, so all right, so there everybody agrees that Sindel's top 10 or top 3 or the case may be.
Top 5, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Sindel's been consistently one of the best characters in the entire game.
Yeah, she actually has improved since 11 though. Like even though I used her in 11 as one of my mains.
I loved the way she worked in 11. The only thing I didn't
Yeah.
like about her in 11 was the fact that her scream didn't combo. Unless it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that was I was like, how are you gonna take that away from her?
Yep, that was
There
the
was,
honest to
like-
God real problem with it too. Yep.
I just could not get behind it. But I thought she was awesome otherwise.
Okay,
What
what
even
about
was her
Reiko?
Reiko, top 10.
Reiko top 10. He has like one of the best projectiles, good command grab.
Good mids, long range,
Yeah.
real
I'll-
mix.
I'll put him
A
top
good
10,
low.
but I'll literally put him at number 10. I'm not even lying to you, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Overhead that literally may as well be unblockable.
All right.
Yeah,
so
it makes
he's up
sense.
there.
Makes sense.
What about Raiden? Raiden.
Bottom
Raiden, below.
below top 10.
Really?
Bottom 10.
Before, after
Low
nerf.
low mid tier.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my
Yeah, you
character.
know what? Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I do use him, yes, but yeah, he definitely belongs in the below top 10 for sure.
This is my character, so allow me to explain, right? My first name is quite literally Raiden, so allow me to explain.
That's wild.
He
That's
has
one.
been nerfed, no joke, 4 times. It is
Yeah.
impossible to put him at above top 10. Being nerfed
Yeah.
that many times, and every nerf being significant, you literally cannot put him at that. I would say he's bottom 10. I do not think that this. I think he's one of those characters that works. He's solid. He's got stuff that you can do. He's got okay damage. Certain cameos can get him massive damage, but after all those nerfs, he just ain't it.
Yeah. You need to have someone like Sonya or Chameleon to have good mix-ups with him. Because
Exactly.
you can't
That
just go
is
for the
true.
damage anymore. You can't just go for like Raiden Serena and just like spam the damage because it's so easy.
What I
I
do
mean,
Scoring
I-
and every shit.
I mean, I use Janet Cage for him basically.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like because
Yeah,
I feel
Janet's not
like
bad.
if you pop him up, that basically the Janet will keep him in the air during that time, and yeah.
I feel like Janet does that to everyone though.
No, she
Well,
does
I-
obviously, yeah, but I feel like with Raiden, yeah, it could continue that.
What I
Like, for
do
sure.
think, what I do quite like about Raiden now, as opposed to earlier, but it's all because of the cameo buffs. I just put a video out on this one as well. Is that now Raiden works with like majority of the cameo cast, and there's like unique stuff there for every single one, which I do quite like about Raiden now.
Okay. So you think
And I've been
he's-
playing Raiden since MK9.
You think he's better than the
That's
most
crazy.
recent patch, but he's still low tier.
Oh yeah, he's still low tier, but the only reason I wouldn't say he's better, I would say cameos are better, which allows him to have more variety.
Okay, that makes sense.
That is true.
Previously, you would only see Raiden with Kano and Chameleon. Now you see Raiden Motaro, you be seeing Raiden Kano is still a thing. You see Raiden Chameleon, you see Raiden Sonya, you see Raiden Sector. Like there's so many different Raiden themes that just work now. So it's like I
Makes sense.
quite like that. I think that's just very interesting about the character now.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
makes
that's a great point.
What do you guys think about?
With that being
I
said,
vibe with it.
What do you guys think about Earthrealm's champion? Oh, I'm sorry, the protector of Earthrealm, Liu Kang.
top 10.
solid.
Top 10.
Top
Solid top 10.
Top 10. Okay, you guys kind of feel the same way. He's right around that range. JuNi, we know, is the best.
Well, if you really think about it, like, who do you guys think would be better as a protector of Earthrealm, Liu Kang or Raiden?
Raiden.
Really?
I think
mean-
Raiden does what needs to be done,
I
and
think-
he gets it done efficiently.
I think Raiden
But
has
I'm biased.
Raiden under Raiden's protection. We had Armageddon. We had
That's a good point.
we had
We had the Revenants.
we had the Revenants, right? Yeah, last timeline.
That's a good point.
We had him turning evil twice.
But to fair, he didn't have the hourglass.
Yes, but he
couldn't
needed
just-
to.
He couldn't just change things.
No, the second time it made sense. The first time it did not. Because remember, the first time he sacrificed himself to get Dark Raiden.
True.
Yeah.
But the second
Okay.
time he sacrificed himself to become Dark Raiden in order to
What?
save the Jinsei.
I didn't want to do that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, what do you guys think about
So I feel like
Kung Lao?
Fortunate.
Top 10.
top 10
10.
because he feels better this time around.
May I say something real quick?
Yeah.
about Liu Kang.
Oh yeah, yeah. What
Go ahead.
about him?
I think Liu Kang is one of those characters that the entirety of Mortal Kombat 1 should base their characters off of.
What do you mean?
You know, like Liu Kang is so balanced in so many different ways that I think that if they were to base all their characters off of Liu Kang, this game would be mad balanced.
Yeah. That you're
Yeah,
not
he's
lying
actually like
about.
one of the best balanced character. It would be like
Uh,
right in the middle if everyone was good.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Would
good
be
at
honest to
everything,
God,
bad at nothing.
it would be honest to God worth it, to be honest, to see a balanced game like that.
Well, let me ask you
But-
this though: do you want to have characters that are good in one area and bad in another, or would you rather everyone be good at everything, kind of like Liu Kang is?
Yeah, mid at
Pretty much-
everything.
Yeah, good and everything. Just so that, you know, at least right then and there, people can have a chance of playing a balanced game instead of like a chaotic one, like how we are now.
Well, I wouldn't even say it's chaotic because if it was chaotic, majority of the cast would be really strong.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel
Well,
like
Right now,
may-
you just right now it's top. It's just the top tiers are OP, and majority of
Well-
the cast is struggling.
yeah.
Well, you may never know because remember remember what the title of this freaking expansion is called. Chaos Reigns.
That's a good
So
point.
so it could get chaotic.
Well, we can hope.
Yeah, you're right. We can only hope.
What a wake up! Nice. I love the fact that Movado gives Johnny Cage an armored wake up. Like, no, I mean, sorry, an armored launcher.
Launcher. Yeah.
Right.
All right. What
So
about
much damage.
Ashura, you guys?
Oh,
Ashra below top 10.
Really?
what are
feel like
you
she's-
on?
Bro.
You're, please tell me that.
Nah, nah,
Bro, no. No.
I was so distracted, I dropped my combo.
Okay, no. All right, so provide your arguments as to why she should be higher than that. Because there should be no fucking way.
I know.
Nah, bro. Ashura is different
I
that thing.
think you are such the minority that you need to explain yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
All right,
that's
fine.
what needs to be
Fine.
done.
No, I will. Because she is repetitive. I've been through so many Astro players that has been so repetitive with the same combo left and right. Every single time. There is
But combos
like
don't
original.
here.
No, I get that, yes, but here's the thing though. They only do that one combo string. That's it.
But can they
I
get?
but
have
that's
not
the
seen.
optimal.
I have not seen an Astro player that can really impress me. To be honest with you.
Yeah, but she's good at like everything she does.
Yeah, everything she does is just so good.
She's like the king, but
and
almost better.
that's great. But personally, like I said, I'm just gonna keep it below top 10 because I've only seen one combo string, and that one combo string can basically either make or break depending on the character that you use.
I think that if she was, I think she's so strong, and if she's one of those characters where if they were to take away the fact that her armor has multiple hits, she would be one of those characters that they should base the entire game around.
Oh, she's similar to Liu Kang.
You
in
know
that
what?
sense?
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna need to smoke this because man, somebody gotta be on something. Someone is on something. I'll tell you that right now. That does not make sense for me. If that's the case, then Ashra needs a buff
Okay,
because Ashra has less damage as well.
Astra has mad damage.
No, she does not.
She's hitting 40 for pretty much every single hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many hits does it take to get there?
Just one.
just what?
I might,
Just
I-
one.
okay. I think I might be missing something then.
No, I could be missing something because to be honest with you, in the beginning, like attacks were kind of weak. Like
I will admit-
a 10 hitter was basically like 25 damage.
Yeah, I will admit, when the game first came out, she seemed much stronger than she actually was. I will admit that.
Oh, oh no! What
No, I
happened?
crashed.
What happened?
Oh,
I crashed in the
He
middle of my pro.
crashed.
Okay,
In a
what
way.
about Natara?
Oh, trashed her. I piss on her.
I don't know anymore. She seems pretty damn good after the new buffs.
I feel like
I mean,
has
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of
for real,
sauce,
yeah.
but
She's
no one uses
she's
her.
no. She's below top 10, but to be honest with you, ever since she got the buffs, like she actually moved up from like very low to like pretty much low.
Yeah,
Here's my
it's
thing.
not bad.
For her, it's a little
Oh shoot, it's
it's a
me.
little too unique of a case. And she's
Yeah.
kind of interesting, and I am not confident in her placement anymore.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
that's a
see
solid
her that
take.
much.
I could
I need
look
to see her more.
her anywhere at this point. Because
Yeah, I'm in the group.
oh wow,
Already there, okay.
any aerial dive kick for a meter burn, if she meter burns it, she gets the full launch, and if it hits, she gets the full launch, and if it gets blocked, she's completely safe. That in itself is kind of crazy.
Wait a minute. Did you not just hear that little conversation these two just had?
No, I didn't.
What?
This dude said Hanzo was looking for me, and he said that he became a big brother to him.
Huh?
What?
A big brother?
Huh.
Beta?
A big brother. Yeah, that kind of confused the hell out of me.
Hanzo.
What a block.
I don't know. Something tells me that Takeda and Hanzo might be the duo.
Come on.
Well-
why is that combo drop?
I know he's kind of new, but what do you guys think about Takeda? Is he top 10, top 5?
Oh,
no,
he's
dog
definitely
shit.
top 5.
No, no,
Wait,
no.
what?
He's dog shit.
Really?
Really?
Dog
I
shit.
disagree with that. I think he's pretty good, but I don't know. I would not say top 5. I think it's a little too early to tell, but I don't know if I would go as far as saying he's complete trash.
I think he's below top 10, which is like mid-low tier.
Why do you say that?
Well,
Because everything is so punishable. Like even if he has the range for his back two, like even that is not enough to save him. He has a big gaps in every move that he does. Almost no mix-ups because he has no overedge and only one low. And like everything just is so predictable with this character. And like the combos, yeah, you can do like 30% like pretty easily, but even so, it's still not that great for the skill that you have to put in that combo to do it.
I don't know about
like-
that because to
And
be honest with you,
the frames are not that good. So
to be honest with you, yes, you are right about the fact that like some of the moves that he does may be punishable. I feel like personally, like this has been the best Takeda he has been since MKX.
oh yeah, I
It's
should
the
agree
only
with
one.
Because if you really, well, yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, you're right. But to be honest with you, yeah, like he looks better here than X because at least now he has a little more of a versatile, versatility than than when he had back then. Because basically back then, like you had his variation, which basically kind of limits him. This time around, you basically have almost every variation except the Ronin.
I'll say this. I think he's one of the more like you need to he's a skill gap character. Because people
Yeah.
who know how to footsie are gonna be really strong as him. People who don't know how to footsie are gonna struggle as him. He's definitely a footsie character.
Yes, he is. That is
So if
actually
you
honest
don't
to
know how
God
to
true.
do
Yes.
footsies, if you don't know how to do footsies in this game, you're gonna struggle as this character.
Okay.
Which footsies in this game are very unique, as opposed to the majority of fighting games.
All right, now where the hell did we left off at?
What about Quan
Oh, we
Chi?
left off at
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say Quan. Yeah. Quan
What about
Chi,
food?
Quan Chi is actually good this year, but I'm not too sure like to put him like, either top
Maybe
10 or top 5.
top 10. I think top 10.
I think top 10.
Just for certain situations. Not not everywhere, but like he's so good at what he does.
Yeah, like
Such a unique character too. No one else
Yeah,
does what he does.
Yeah,
what
like,
gets me
get-
what gets
get
me weirded
armor.
out. What gets me weirded out and what makes me like kind of like, want me to put him like in top 10 territory is like why you have to bring a freaking whatever that thing is to the freaking battleground as your freaking assist. You know what I mean?
What do you
Like
mean?
what?
Like
The-
the tentacles.
yeah, why do you need
Oh.
that?
The alien things that he got going on?
Yeah, why does he need it?
Because he has it.
For a sorcerer,
Hey,
you don't need stuff like that. All you need is your freaking powers, and that was
listen.
it.
if I
I do
was,
think
if I
this is
had
the most
friends like
boring
that,
version of Punky we've had.
really?
I just don't like all the tentacle stuff.
Yeah, that's why
monster that he's got
that's what I'm
going
trying to like agree with you on that. Like, I don't like the tentacle stuff, but the rest is fine with me.
Okay. So just aesthetically, you don't like Quan Chi.
Aesthetically, I don't think he's fun in this game. He's not the type of
No.
character that I would play. MKX, you know what he's missing is his runes. If he had those little runes
Yeah, the
that he had in
runes were
MKX
dope
and
in
MK9,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
no,
I'd
yeah,
play that
those were goaded.
I'd play the
Those
hell
were
out of Quan
gold.
Chi if he had that, but he doesn't. And to
Nope.
me, he's just kind of boring. But I think he's good as hell.
He's good, but he's lame.
Very
Yeah,
lame.
exactly.
What about post-patch Homelander? Yeah, Homelander.
Well,
What we talking about? When we talk about it.
Oh, not striker. That's a.
I mean, you're using them, so can I say below top 10 because you're using them? I'm playing.
I say top 5 for him.
Probably. Maybe
There's
top
no E.
6. Maybe 6.
I could see that. Yeah, maybe just out of top 5. I could see.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because he
To
got
me, it's
nerfed.
impossible to put him below top 10.
Yeah, he can't be below top 10.
Okay, now this is the real Omni-Man vs. Homelander match y'all been waiting for, because to be honest with you,
These two guys. Mix
whatever Mortal Kombat was showing us, this ain't it.
Yeah, I messed
I
up
mean,
hard.
Speaking
Holy
about
fuck.
this, what about Omni-Man?
Omni-Man
I
is
feel like-
easily
Top
like
10.
top 10.
I feel like he's disappeared. Like people just stopped using Omni-Man.
Well, because of the fact is that I believe he got nerfed, didn't he?
Did he? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Because if he did, then that was probably the reason why. Because other than that, like I haven't
yeah.
seen too much.
Yeah. Ooh, is he
What
gonna
a
steal it?
comeback.
But
He might.
I think he's top 10 though. With Movado, he's so good.
Omni-Man?
Especially after Movado now only gives you 50, takes away only 50 health.
What about Peacemaker?
Peacemaker, he's actually pretty solid. Not my type of fighter, but he's solid. So I would say
Because I feel
top
like
10.
he went from top 2 to way
To
lower.
top 8 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I think we've had more than 10 characters in top 10. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe. But it's just different opinions of everyone. Because there's some characters that you say top 10 like Shao, I'm like, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
for me, but like, it's just opinions.
Yeah.
It's not like a real list. We should do like a real tier list. Like we should all agree on. And now we can really put that in on paper.
Oh, so why don't we discuss that and do that? We can do that.
Yeah.
I'm very sure
That
we
would be,
can.
like,
That it
more
was a
clear.
nasty ass fucking combo. Jesus, like
It
I'm
was
sorry I had to swear there, but man, wow. Continue on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
man, this is making me feel like Omni-Man is pretty up there, actually.
he is because like if you really think about it, like he's more grounded, and he's actually more
I'm telling you, he's top 10.
and he's more like fist worthy. You know what I mean? Like than like any superhero or villain or whatever the case may be. Like I feel like he throws a lot more freaking fists than any other person that I've
What a
ever
block.
met.
So I think
So-
we hit everyone except Havoc. What do you guys think
Er-
about Havoc?
What
Trash.
Oh yeah, nah.
just
Below
It was
top
my
10.
main at lunch.
below top 10 because the NRS massacred my boy, bro. They could have done a lot more better than him.
So we're
Why?
saying bottom
Why am I
tier.
keep flying?
They made him so bad in this game.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, like there are some good things about his stuff, but
How?
personally most of the things that he does is it doesn't connect very well. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's disappointing to see that. And
Yeah.
mind you, I was literally looking forward to playing with him. He was gonna be like one
Yeah.
of my mains
Yeah, I
to
was
work
so
with,
hyped
but
to
now
play him, and I don't want to play him ever.
yeah, like now it's like I'm not too sure if I want to play him or not.
All right,
That's
but
where I'm at
I
with
think,
him.
I think I'm gonna have to hop out, guys.
Oh, not a
It's
problem.
been
Thank
really
you for
long.
joining. Absolutely.
Of course. And then, of course, just always, whenever, just feel free to invite me always. All right.
All right, you got it. Enjoy the
All
rest
right,
of
sounds
your night,
good.
man.
I'll be safe. You too. All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Take care.
Jeez.
All right.
Yeah, but I guess we went through most of the cast. And I feel like we
Yeah.
agreed for the most part. At least
Yeah,
somewhat.
yeah, we did everything. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did everything.
Yeah, basically,
remember
like
we did everything.
we've had our little disagreements here and there, but you know what? Like we have
Yeah.
fun with it.
Yeah, it was some because like Ashra not in top 10. I was like, bro, what?
It's but here's the thing, it's like it's only because I don't play her as much probably, and maybe I
Yeah.
have to probably play her more in order for me to like really that ranking system.
Yeah, maybe.
Because to be
It's always
honest
the
with you, like
experience.
yeah, I feel like personally, like if we're really gonna do this between us four, like as a ranking system, I'm with it personally. But I'm really gonna have to play all characters in order for me to really give you my honest, truthful opinion.
Yeah, because for me, who knows all the characters, like I know some weaknesses and everything.
Yeah,
So
you
maybe that's why I.
you know
country.
too much.
You know too much.
Yeah,
when I
like
remember I
sir,
saw
like
in-
sir, you need to go outside.
I saw in the group that you beat invasions. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, a bit of invasions first day.
Man,
Took me
like
I just
3
started.
3 hours.
Oh, that's not bad. That's pretty
yeah,
good.
I've been hearing that invasions is like 3 hours, like
Yeah,
basically.
Really?
Only
Normally it's
when
like
you-
10 hours, but
Only when you like you speedrun it, because I had no talismans and no relics in my entire playthrough. Because I didn't
Right.
search for nothing. I just got the clue.
oh,
Didn't
you
even
just
do the
went through it.
chest or nothing.
Yeah.
I just wanted my Shing Tsung skin. And after that, I was
I
gone.
see, I see. That makes sense. Was Shang Tsung hard, the boss?
No, first try.
Oh wow.
Oh hell no! Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, really, bro. He's not even that hard.
First tried.
No, did he though?
Why did you try him?
First tried. Yep. First tried him.
Oh man,
Easy
that's
shit.
wild. That's wild. That's not
And
even.
I-
That's
I
not
feel-
even
I
right.
feel like we should have more difficult bosses in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The thing that I found funny is that he has a move that he takes your soul, like he grabs you. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna get some health back, and no, he does not. He just do like little damage. I'm like, why is this move in the game?
Yeah, that's lame.
Like, it's just a little move. It does not much damage. It doesn't give him his health. It just takes your soul and does nothing. I'm like, bro, what?
It doesn't even give him.
I heard that Shang Tsung turns to Noob Saibot in that.
I don't remember.
Shang Tsung.
Maybe not. I know that he changes like to the ninjas. Like he takes
Yeah,
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, everything.
he's
11,
they
right?
said that he's supposed to change to have changed to Noob Saibot at one point.
I don't remember. Maybe I just destroyed it so fast that I just don't remember.
Well, I'll have the footage if anything.
Yeah.
Cause you know me, somehow, some way.
Oh,
But man, I still got a big streaming schedule to deal with, man. After this, I gotta do Invasions, then Tekken 8 story, and then Street Fighter 6 story.
How
Like,
far
bro,
are you
what
in
the
Tekken?
hell? How far am I in Tekken 8? I think I'm in chapter 6 or 7.
Okay.
I'm literally like going to pretty much where I need to like rebuke my devil side of Jin.
Okay. I'm not familiar with it, but I see.
Yeah, no, it's been interesting. But you know what though? I'll tell you what, man, the arcade quest, man, those has been like the most fun I've had, like literally, like right now, because it's been competitive.
Cool. Yeah, I hear it's fun.
Yeah, it's just been very competitive. And you know what though? Like I've went online with people as well, and to be honest, like most of them have actually been pretty cool. Like they're not really toxic as I thought.
That's cool.
Yeah, not like MK. Everyone
Yeah,
talks
not
this in this
like
game.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I'm just pretty surprised. That's all.
Yeah.
But I can imagine how Street
MK,
Fighter 6 is gonna be, because as soon as I get up in there, I'm gonna be like, well, here we go.
I feel like MK.
Well, Street Fighter 6 is toxic.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah, yeah. I played some games in Street Fighter 6 and it's toxic as fuck.
Jeez.
wait,
First game, someone called me a bitch.
Oh my
Shit.
I'm level 1, bro. Let me read.
Oh no. And wait, who's your main on it?
I used a little bit of Shang-Li.
Oh,
And,
really?
Yeah, and a little bit of, what's his name again? I always forgot, like, not Ryu, but,
Ken?
no, the other one, like the new one. He has a V kind of thing.
Oh, what's his face? Luke or some shit?
Yeah, Luke. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, I'm using Ryu and
Jury.
Nice. I wanted to main Akuma at the beginning, but
like
I
I'm
don't-
trying to main Jury so hard right now, and I can't because she's so fucking difficult, but she's fun.
Jury is good too. Yeah, all those characters are pretty good.
Yeah, she's great. She is freaking great. And don't get me wrong, like like I'm literally about to learn freaking DJ too, because DJ feels great.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
actually
DJ feels
main
great.
DJ. He's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to learn DJ so we can have a mirror match. At least one time.
Indeed. Man, what are your thoughts on Farah? Like, yeah, I see you using her a lot. Do you like
Oh,
her?
she's really good.
Really?
So personally, you actually like Farah as a cameo?
Yep.
That's kind of actually dope, because I never actually met somebody who actually likes Farah yet.
I was gonna say the same thing. I feel like most people don't like Farah.
Well, that's for the people online, but I'm talking about like literally the people that we all like play with, that I've
They
never
don't
came
use it.
across that yet. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's really good. But she has some weaknesses, but I can make her work.
Yeah,
Because
that's what scares me of you, that you can make that work. To be honest
Bro,
with you, that's what
I
scares
literally
me about you.
I literally main one of the worst characters in the entire game, in my opinion.
Who? Shang Tsung?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not that good. Mid. He's mid. But I use it like in high level tier and ranks. And everyone is like, bro, what the fuck are you play this guy?
Why is that? You just like the character of Shang Tsung?
Yeah,
because I just like Shang Tsung. He always was my favorite. That's why I use him. Not because of the gameplay, because I use him. I like him.
Yeah.
He was always like
I
my
just
main villain.
I think personally, like I don't like him at all. But like the way that he plays him,
I was
it
gonna
just
say.
makes it look good.
I agree.
It it just makes it look good. That's why I love playing against Tritos when he comes with Shang Tsung because he just makes him look elite.
Yeah, I was gonna say the first time I saw Trinos play with Shang, I didn't think Shang could do the things he was doing, or he was beating players that were players that I considered to be really good with Shang.
Oh, I could imagine.
Yeah.
Cause trust me, man. Like I said, I've met him like literally through a different game, and he was even dominating then.
Oh, I was
But I
mainly
fi-
Shang in MK9, MK11,
Oh, really?
MK1. Yeah, I was always a Shang man. I'm dedicated to my Shang grind.
I wouldn't
Whatever the
lie.
gameplay he has, he's gonna be my main no one what.
And it like I said, it's just crazy how Tritos can move with them.
I
Like
agree.
basically, like no matter if it was 11, no matter if it's one, like it's crazy.
Yeah, but what would you think about it? The 11th version was technically a little bit better.
You think
Oh
so?
no,
Pre-nerf.
I agree with you 100% because I actually mained Shang Tsung at that point too.
Yeah, but he had like the back tree up, like he did the jump. It was the low overhead start combo. It was insane. It was safe on block 2, and you didn't have the armor 2 at the time, so you didn't do that shit.
Yeah, no,
Because
yeah,
he has a big
I
gap, but
get you.
you can just block it.
I get you. Yeah, because to be honest with you, like I think personally, not only did I like the design of 11, and not only that about the fact that the guy who pretty much made me believe that he was Shang Tsung in real life came back to do that. Like
Yeah,
it was basically like it was his gameplay that made me like that stole the show for me.
yeah, because when it came out in MK11, the fireballs like I'm doing right now was his best variation because it did like 40% like this.
Right.
But
So you didn't
after
like the
that, it got
ninja?
nerfed. Yeah. Whoop. Do I
So
get
what?
flawless?
So the ninja variation was
No, fuck.
The variation was the one with the fireballs. It was insane at launch. It was like one of the best. But after it got nerfed, it became useless. So everyone used the ninjas instead.
interesting.
And the ninjas were just better after that. But the ninjas weren't that good, but they had good mix-ups.
Yeah.
Not that bad mix-ups. You could work with it. I worked with it.
Interesting.
Man, with that, you guys, I think I might actually be calling it quits. I did not realize what the time was.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean, that is true, but honestly, like I said, for me, I'm not done yet, so I gotta do what I gotta do. But you already know, guys, it has been playing against you guys, and it is your last 10,
Always
and
a pleasure.
yeah,
But yeah, but
we definitely gotta like get together to do the ranking though.
Yeah, we need to do like a real tier this time. I have
Yeah,
you
and we
just go
definitely
a
got
tier maker for that.
and definitely we gotta make a video about it, like no doubt about
Yeah,
it, like
yeah, for sure.
okay, yeah, we could do that.
For sure, for sure. That would
But
do.
yeah, but you guys, I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
guys go. But thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. The talk was great. You guys kicked my butt,
Yeah.
and I hope you guys have a good night.
You still won one though. You won one though.
Hey, you won
did
one,
I?
man. I didn't win
Okay.
none.
You still
Yeah,
won
that.
one.
I didn't win
Thank you
none.
for that.
I didn't win jack squat.